Hello, my name is Dr. Mustafa, and today we are going to talk about PLAB 1, and which is also known as UKMLA Part 1, which is basically a second step after completing OET. And when we are meeting the criteria to sit for PLAB 1, we can book it, and it is basically conducted in many countries across the globe outside the UK as well. So let's have a look into this. What kind of exam is this? So it is basically an MCQ based exam which will have 180 MCQs that we need to complete in 3 hours. And each question will have multiple options, and we need to select a single best answer from all these questions. And these questions mainly will be of clinical scenarios from different areas. So the next question is like, what is the time required for preparation, which is, in my opinion, is 3 to 4 months should be enough for that. It can vary from one person to another based on your availability. So you can take less time or you can prepare it in more time as well. So the next important thing is resources that we might need to prepare for our PLAB 1 exam. So there are a couple of question banks available, and there are more study material as well. From what I've learned, that only one question bank would be enough for the preparation, but there are a few more things that we can do, and one of them is PLAB keys. Other than that, we have question banks. The most famous ones are PLABable, MedRevision, and there are other question banks as well. But I got the subscription for MedRevision initially, but I could not complete it because it was quite lengthy, and then because of the lack of time I shifted to PLABable. And other than that, I did PLAB keys as well because I was doubtful initially. So what we can do is we can start our preparation with PLAB keys, and for that we are just going to read it, like just read it, don't try to memorize it. And as you go on, you will get the idea like what kind of questions are going to be there in the exam. So it's a good thing to start your preparation if you have enough time. But if you don't have enough time and you feel like you cannot be spending your time on other things, just move towards the question banks. So in my opinion, I think 3 month subscription should be okay. And as I'm talking about PLABable, so make sure that you take the subscription with the gems. It will cost you almost like £10, but it's totally worth it. And these are basically helpful in quick revision. So another important thing is that you must flag your wrong answers, and as you keep on solving the question, make sure you flag them, and make sure you read all the description down below that is provided that will help you understand the concept. So the next important part would be the mocks, which is basically a timed test, which is going to be exactly like the PLAB exam in terms of timing and in terms of like how the questions usually come in the exam. And flag your questions exactly like the other question banks, and make sure you keep revising them as well. Another important thing is the gems, which you can start almost 2 weeks before your exam. You can do it even before that, but this is something I would say will help you in quick revision in the last days while you are revising your wrong answers as well. So another thing about the question banks and the mocks, that apart from flagging your question, you can write one line bullet points for all the concepts that you feel like are a bit tricky or you are finding it difficult to preserve, and it can basically help you a lot in revising your concepts in the end, and it will help you building confidence as well. So this is basically a very simple way to explain like how you can pass your PLAB 1 exam in first attempt, which is quite doable. I will put the link for this question bank in the description. And other than that, if you have any questions, please go ahead and comment in the comment section. I will try to answer it. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching.